Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss about the preparations and the reactions of thioethers, which will be otherwise known as sulfides. So normally we might have heard the term ether. They are having the general formula ROR. This thioethers, they are having the general formula RSR. Okay, this is the general formula for the thioethers or sulfides. Okay, so how will you synthesize this thioether? By treating with the alkyl halides, that is ethyl iodide, alkyl halides such as ethyl iodide, or treatment with the potassium sulfide. C2H5I plus K2S will give the product diethyl sulfide. C2H5S, C2H5. With the elimination of this potassium will take the iodine, that will be eliminated as potassium iodide. 2Ki will be eliminated. Then another one synthesis by means of treatment of alkyl halides with the sodium mercaptides. Here we have taken the mercaptide, that is C2H5SNA, sodium methyl mercaptide. Okay, sodium will be there, sulfur will be present, and alkyl group will be attached. That one is known as sodium methyl mercaptide with the treatment of methyl iodide. What will happen? This sodium will take the iodine, that will be eliminated as sodium iodide. So ethyl methyl sulfide will be formed with the elimination of that sodium iodide. Then by treating ethers with the phosphorus pentasulfide, we might have heard the phosphorus pentoxide, that is P2O5. Similarly, phosphorus pentasulfide P2S5 will be treated with the diethyl ether, that is C2H5O, C2H5, and treatment with the phosphorus pentasulfide, it will give the product diethyl sulfide. Here the reaction C2H5O, C2H5 plus P2S5, which will give the product P2O5. Phosphorus pentoxide will be eliminated, and then diethyl sulfide will be formed. So next reaction will be by treatment of thiols over a mixture of alumina and zinc sulfide. So thiol C2H5OH means ethanol. In place of OH, SH group will be present. That one is known as thiol. So here we have taken the ethane thiol, 2C2H5SH, and treatment with the zinc sulfide. What will happen? Diethyl sulfide will be formed. C2H5S, C2H5 with the elimination of hydrogen sulfide. Then by passing the peroxide catalyze the addition of thiols to alkene. Here also we have taken cyclohexane thiol, which will be treated with the alkenes such as propene, CH2 double bond CH, CH3 in presence of peroxide, that is R2O2, any hydrogen peroxide like that, any peroxide, that will give the product cyclohexyl propyl sulfate. That cyclohexane S, CH2, CH2, CH3 group will be attached to that one, which will give the product cyclohexyl propyl sulfate. Then reactions. Here we have taken the dimethyl sulfide CH3S, CH3 and treatment with the methyl iodide. What will happen? Trimethyl sulfonium iodide will be formed. Here it will be added. This one will be added. So CH3 will be added here, as well as iodine will be added. So that will give the salt such as trimethyl sulfonium iodide. Then reaction with the halogen. See, thioethers that react with the halogens to give the dihalides. Here we will find the answer, that C2H5, yes, C2H5, that is diethyl sulfide, and treatment with the bromine will give the product diethyl sulfide dibromide. That is, bromine will be added here. So C2H5S, Br, C2H5 will be formed. That is diethyl sulfide dibromide. Then next reaction will be hydrolysis. We know what do you mean by the term hydrolysis. We know it by addition of water. So here also we are adding the water, diethyl sulfide. That will be treated with the water in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. That will give the product hydrogen sulfide, and alcohol will be formed. Here we are taking the diethyl sulfide water molecule will be added. This reaction will be carried down in presence of base such as sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. 2C2H5OH will be formed with the elimination of hydrogen sulfur. Then oxidation reaction. We are using the mild oxidizing agent like nitric acid or hydrogen peroxide here. So dimethyl sulfide CH3, CH3 and oxidation with the hydrogen peroxide at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, that will give the dimethyl sulfoxide. Here CH3, CH3, oxygen will be added, so it will be converted into CH3SO, CH3 with the elimination of water molecule. H2O will be eliminated. Then if you are in place of hydrogen peroxide, if you are using some other oxidizing agent such as potassium permanganate, it will give the dimethyl sulfur. Okay, KMnO4 if you are using, it will give the compound CH3SO2 CH3. Dimethyl sulfur will be formed, but only thing is we are increasing. If we are using oxidizing agents, hydrogen peroxide also, if you are increasing the temperature also, you will get the product such as dimethyl sulfur. Thank you.